What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Hope you all had a great weekend, a great Christmas weekend. I hope you all got exactly what you wanted. Hope you all got a chance to relax, chill out. It was a good weekend. It was a very good weekend. It was peaceful. I enjoyed it. Good food. Got to just chill out. But today, unfortunately, is back to work. I swear I was not looking forward to it. I said, yo, this weekend went by way too quick. It was like you blink, you missed it. That's how all my weekends go. It's like you blink, you missed it, and before you know it, it's back to work time. I'm like, ugh, Jesus. That's why, honestly, I cannot wait until I go on vacation. I can get a whole week off and just relax a bit. I can't wait because I desperately need a vacation. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's been a stressful ass couple months. Like I need a vacay. But like I said, Christmas weekend was amazing. Um, Getting into this episode of GH, listen, I felt bad for Britt because this was such a somber episode for her. Her, Austin, and Terry was meeting up in the office and stuff to go over some hospital business because Austin wanted them to purchase this diagnostics or something equipment, whatever it was. Um, but Terry pretty much told him, like, listen, we ain't got the budget for that. We can't afford that right now. And they don't have the power to approve such a purchase. You know what I mean? So Britt was like, fuck it, let's take it to the board. She was like, let's take it to the board of directors, let them vote on it, and get it approved that way. They were all shocked. Like, they were sitting up in that office shocked at Britt. Because usually Britt is like a penny pincher. So they were shocked that she even wanted to take that to the board. Um, like Britt went into this whole rant about how she's not a Scrooge and, how she delivered the baby on Christmas. And, that was such a miracle and life is a miracle. And she was like, it shouldn't be taken for granted. Terry was looking at her like, were you visited by three ghosts last night? Because she was just perplexed. Like, she was like, where is this Brit coming from? Because this ain't the one I know, that want to spend buku amount of money on equipment and stuff, because usually she'd be against stuff like that. And it's like, now all of a sudden you want to do this and do that. Like, she was just perplexed. So after Brit left the office, because mind you, during that meeting, Austin was going to slip up. He was going to slip up and tell the truth about what's going on to Britt. He was going to tell Terry the truth. And Britt shut him down and was like, went into her little rant. And after she left, Terry asked Austin, she was like, what's up with that? Like, you were about to tell me something, spit it out. What's going on with her? But Austin, he not, more than likely, hopefully, he not going to say nothing to break her confidence, even though he do feel like people should know. You know what I mean? Because even when they were in the office and stuff like that, when she went back to her office and Austin came in there, he pretty much got the vibe that this whole birthday party that she throwing for herself is her way of saying goodbye to everybody. It's her way of saying goodbye without actually saying goodbye. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, okay, what if it is? I feel like that's jacked up. Don't get me wrong, when you're sick or something, it's your life. You got to go out on your terms. I agree. But there's people that care about her. You know what I'm saying? So she at least should give them a proper goodbye or give them a chance to say it. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave it like that. And everybody already starting to get suspicious of her behavior. You know what I'm saying? Because she talks like as if everything is so final. Because I was so mad when Cody showed up to her office. I'm like, Cody, can you just go? Why you always got to show up everywhere? Just kick rocks. Because Maxie is helping to plan this party and stuff like that. And Brad is trying to help her plan the party. And Maxie was not happy about that. Maxie was like, get your ass out of here. Maxie was like, I can plan this shit myself. Her and Brad was just pretty much bickering about the damn party. Like, Maxie and Brad, they just could not come up with no solutions together. For me, I like Brad's ideas. Like, Brad was talking about a phone party. He was like, maybe that should be the theme, like make it a phone party or make it a disco theme. I like both those ideas. Maxie wasn't feeling neither one. Like, Maxie was like, hell no. My thing about it is I feel like Maxie is gonna want to plan some type of bougie upscale birthday party. That's why I'm leaning more towards Brad's side, because I'm like, upscale and classy, that's nice, but this is a party. Like, you supposed to let your hair down, have a fucking ball, enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? So I'm totally on his side with the party plans, because I do feel like it needs to be just crazy fun. You know what I mean? I'm down for a phone party or even a disco theme. I think that'd be pretty dope. Um, so they was bickering and stuff like that, and Britt came and pretty much told them, like, work together, because Maxie and Brad were suspicious at first, because they was like, we're not friends, so why you want me and him to work together? And Britt pretty much said, because I'm not always going to be here, like, what, so y'all could turn to each other when I'm not around. Because they really are starting to get suspicious of Britt, because everything she says, it just sounds so final, and they're trying to figure out, like, why wouldn't you be here? Where the hell are you going? You know what I mean? But she being so hush hush about everything. So Brad and Maxie was just like, you know what? Let's just come together, make this the best party ever, and get it done. I can't wait until this party happens, because I know it's gonna be a ball. Like, you got Maxie and Brad planning it. It's gonna be some shit. So I can't wait to see it. So anyway, moving on from that, Mac was talking to Cody and whatnot, giving him compliments and stuff like that for helping to deliver that baby and whatnot. And Mac was like, why do you keep brushing off compliments every time somebody give it to you, like you're not worthy of a compliment? And Cody pretty much was like, shit, I'm not worthy of it. Mac feels like if Cody would have had a dad growing up, maybe he would have turned out different, had a better life. And Cody started to agree, like, maybe I would have and stuff. He just feels like he's not deserving of that. But my thing is, the reason he's not deserving, or he feels that way, is because you keep choosing shiny shit, shiny objects, money, quick dollars. You keep choosing that over what's more important. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he keeps doing. I wish he would just buckle down and tell Mac, like, listen, I'm your son. Like, show you the real DNA. And my thing is, why didn't Mac get a copy of the DNA papers? Because usually when you get a DNA test, you both get a copy. Mac should have got a copy. Cody should have got a copy. Like, I feel like that was a serious error on the writer's part, because I'm like, where's his copy? Or I'm guessing they just did that on purpose by not giving him a copy, so that way they could keep the drama going a little bit longer, I guess. I get it, but it's just like, ain't nobody questioning the other copy of that. Like, y'all ain't even look at the results. The only person that looked at them were Cody. That don't even make sense. So Cody was talking to Dante and stuff like that. And Cody started to look at their life, because, mind you, when he was talking to Mac, he kept alluding to the fact that he did something in his past that he regret. And Mac was trying to get to the bottom of that. Like, why you keep saying that you did something in the past that you regret, but he wouldn't say. And, well, he got interrupted. But, he was talking to Dante and whatnot, and he feels like their life is so different compared to, back then, how they were as kids, and now, and how they went in different paths in life. And, Dante got a career. He has a family, he got all these things going for him, whereas Cody, he ain't got nothing going, and he even admitted that he used Britt and stuff like that for another shiny object to come into some money that technically ain't even his, and he keeps just choosing a quick dollar over what's more important, and that's what he needs to stop doing. You know what I'm saying? Start choosing life, like, start choosing family, you know what I'm saying, over these get rich quick schemes. Like, look at Dante. He didn't come from a rich life. You know what I'm saying? But he was rich. Like, people don't understand that. Rich, when you say you're rich, that doesn't always mean money. You're rich in other areas. You're rich in love. You're rich in life. In terms of the love you have around you. You're rich in family. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not always monetary stuff. You know what I'm saying? You to have a good career and family, you're blessed just to have that. Because some people don't have none of that. Money, family, nothing. At the end of the day, Cody just need to figure out what's more important to him and just go for it. Because all that chasing after fortune and all that, it's going to lead you to nowhere. Like, you're not going to win when you try to get ill-gotten gains. Like, a lot of people, money ain't everything. Yeah, we need money to survive, but it's not everything. It ain't the be-all, end-all now. You know what I mean? Like, it's really not. So anyway, moving on from that, um, Laura and Curtis were definitely suspicious of Trina and Spencer because when they were talking about the whole hook killer stuff, because Marshall was asking when is it all gonna end, and Spencer and Sam popped up, and Spencer was like, it's gonna end when they catch Esme. He said when we catch Esme, and Laura looked at him like we, and he knew he slipped up right there because he was like, oh, I meant everybody as a collective. She was like, no, leave it to the PCPD, let them handle it, you stay out of it. So this reporter came up asking Laura all these questions and stuff like that, and he wanted a photo. So Trina and Spencer interrupted the photo, and got in on the photo with Laura. Because they figure if this thing goes viral or it prints, you know what I'm saying? Like, it goes to the media, then Esme's bound to see it, get upset, and come after them. That's their whole plan. But Laura was definitely suspicious because she pretty much kept telling Spencer to, not hurt Trina again because he already did it once. But Spencer was defending his lady. He said, listen, yeah, I hurt her once and I'm not going to hurt her again. And he was like, I'm not going to let nobody else do it either. I said, go ahead, Spencer, stand up for your lady. I know that's right. And Marshall and Curtis was pretty much trying to warn Trina about Spencer. Because they don't like that she around him and stuff, and Curtis was asking her about that photo. He was like, what's up with that? You know what I mean? Like, what y'all doing? But she assured them that she know what she doing and whatnot, because Marshall had to warn her, like, listen, the boy is a Cassadine. He's a liar. He's this, he's that. And she threw it right back at Marshall. She was like, aren't you the same person that told me that sometimes people lie for good reasons? I said, yeah, Marshall, she got you on that. I said, you gotta have to shut the hell up after that one. I said, she got him. She caught him with that one right there. I said, Trina quick, because she caught him with that. He knew he couldn't say nothing else after that one. I said, yeah, she got you beat, good brother. So, Curtis, again, he still ain't happy about it. So he went to the hospital to talk to Portia about it because he's not happy about, Trina getting closer to Spencer, and they need to figure something out or whatever, because he's not thrilled with that. But I'm like, yeah, you might want to stay out of that one, because you know how it is when you try to keep people apart. All it does is draw them more and more closer together. And besides, she's a grown adult now. She can associate with whoever she wants. Even though I feel like her and Spencer are playing a dangerous game at this point. Because I feel like, yeah, you're painting a target on your back, but not from Esme. You got to deal with Ryan and crazy ass Heather Weber. That's who you got to deal with, so you might want to be a little careful here. So anyway, moving on from that, speaking of Heather Weber, Heather is over here trying to make all sorts of deals. Heather is trying to make deal or no deal. She don't give a damn. Heather looking out for Heather. She was up in there trying to flirt with Dante and stuff. I said, ma'am, because Dante was in his uniform, Mac was in his uniform, because they all just came from Rory's memorial. And she over there flirting with Dante. I said, ma'am, Dante don't want you. He don't do psycho. Go sit down. So, Dante left or whatever because she's still trying to make a deal, and Dante keep trying to tell her, listen, I ain't in no position to make no deals with your ass. So Robert and Matt popped up and stuff. Well, before that, she was asking Portia all types of questions because she noticed Portia's last name was Robinson. And she was like, are you in relation to Trina Robinson, the girl that was on trial recently for filming her friends having sex? She said yes. So she asking her all types of questions and stuff like that. And, Portia was not comfortable being around her. She didn't want to be around her. So she pretty much told Mac in the hallway, she was like, yeah, I'm processing her papers. She was like, I'm trying to get her crazy ass up out of here. I don't blame her. But Heather is doing everything in her arsenal to stay out of Darkham. Like, she does not want to go back to Darkham. She wants to stay at Spring Ridge. So she's trying to make a deal with Robert and Mac. So pretty much she's willing to kind of go undercover in a way and, join forces with with Ryan, get information out of him about Esme to turn over to the cops. In exchange for that, she can stay at Spring Ridge. Robert was reluctant, as was Matt, because they don't trust her. But they agreed to it. But in the hallway, they pretty much both made it clear they don't trust her ass. They was like, not as far as they can throw her. Because they know Heather. Anybody that deals with Heather Weber, she got an angle. And Heather is definitely playing some type of game here. Because I don't think she's going to throw Esme under the bus, per se, or throw Ryan, she would. But I don't know about Esme. But at the end of the day, to save herself, you really kind of never know about her. But I feel like she gonna mix a little bit of lies with the truth to get her deal going. But you know, you never know what the hell Heather Weber got up her sleeve and what she trying to think. Maybe she trying to protect all of them and get something in it in exchange for herself. Who knows what kind of plan she got cooked up. And you know, the cop that was checking her handcuffs and stuff, he done left his phone in the room. She looked at the phone and saw the photo that Laura took, that the reporter and them took of her with Trina and Spencer in the photo. And you know, the wheels in her mind was probably turning when she seen that. And I'm like, see, this is why I feel like this plan of Trina and Spencer's may not work the way they think it's going to work. I'm like, first of all, this girl's locked up in a tower. Second of all, y'all don't know that Ryan and Heather are both a threat and that they're her parents. So that creates a whole nother problem. So y'all putting targets on y'all back right about now because, you know, Heather, she could sneak out of anywhere. You know what I'm saying? She's crafty like that. So, you know, it's going to hit the fan in a moment. Like with her nutty self running around. So anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought about it. And I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.